Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 7th through the 13th. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. So Libra, for this reading I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck along with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck I do have the Two of Pentacles. Alright, let's see. Alright, so with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like some of you definitely have a decision to make. With the Two of Pentacles, though, you could be going back and forth, maybe weighing your options, looking at your options this week. Also, there could be a few of you that are changing your mind. Like one minute you want one thing, next minute you want another. So there definitely could be some Librans that you're making a decision or in the process of making a decision. Some of you just aren't sure just yet. Two of Pentacles obviously can also speak about you maybe juggling your finances. The overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles, which can represent you planting those seeds, but having to wait for those seeds to sprout. So maybe some of you on the financial front, you've been working very hard, but maybe, you know, you're waiting for more money to come in or your hard work to pay off. Some of you, it definitely could be, you know, that could be what you're focused on here this week is your finances and wanting things to feel more stable and balanced. But then for other Librans, you know, I feel like those of you that have to make a decision, the Seven of Pentacles is representing you kind of looking at a situation, you know, looking at what you've put into something. You put a lot of time and energy into something, and I feel like some of you are asking yourself, is this worth any more time and energy? You know, what are my options? I definitely see some of you looking at your options here this week. So I think that some of you are kind of like evaluating a situation here this week, and that could be, you know, what you've been working very hard on. That could be within your career, but really that could be in any area of your life. So I feel like some of you, that's what you're doing, is you're looking at your options. You're really taking a look at something very closely here this week. We're starting out with the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords obviously represents a difficult period or cycle that is completing. The worst is behind you. I mean, it can be betrayal, it can be something happening that kind of led up to this. But this is, you know, the worst being behind you. This is a cycle that's completing. Ten of Swords, along with the Three of Pentacles here. Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess. If there was something that kind of led up to like a cycle completing, something ending within your life, you know, it could have been something that you were unaware of, like maybe some sort of secret that came out into the open. It could have been some sort of betrayal for some of you. It could be a situation involving three people for a few of you. But if you are a Libra that was involved in a situation like that, you know, the worst is now behind you, and the Three of Pentacles is a worker energy. It's a builder energy. So, you know, I see you working very hard maybe to kind of close the door on this, to leave this behind. Some of you could be even doing something secretly, quietly with the High Priestess here. She's very secretive. She's very quiet. And so with the Three of Pentacles, which is that worker energy, I think that some of you are maybe definitely playing your cards close to your chest. You know, keeping your plans here, your plans to yourself, because we very, very much see you looking at you know, your options here. You're definitely evaluating something, looking closely at something, and I think that some of you might be making some plans here or working towards something and keeping it to yourself, keeping it quiet, which there's nothing wrong with that. Some of you, though, you might be a little unsure about this, or maybe you're making, you know, some decisions here this week, but with the Seven of Cups, you know, just make sure that you're seeing things realistically. You're seeing things clearly. This can speak about, you know, you having, you know, some options on the table, but some of them aren't realistic, but some of them are. So really needing to narrow it down and just make sure that you're seeing things clearly here. And also, of course, listen to your intuition and take your time with this. I think that you do have options and you do need time to kind of, you know, evaluate these options or these solutions for some of you. So take your time. Don't rush into anything. Don't feel as though you have to hurry up with anything. We have the Four of Swords here, which can represent some of you going off and spending some time alone. Definitely with the High Priestess here, receiving messages from Spirit. So if you were having trouble, you know, making a decision, or if you're looking at things very closely and you just want clarity or answers, you know, I definitely suggest spending some time alone. The Five of Rods here, though, can represent for me internal or external challenges. So maybe some of you feel, you know, challenged internally here. Again, it's like maybe one minute you feel one thing, you might feel conflicted, like you want to make a move, you want to do something, but the Five of Rods energy can be kind of like a little bit of like a restrictive energy where, you know, you've got to conquer whatever this is for you. Some of you internally battling with something here. So some of you need to conquer that. But I feel like if you do spend time alone and you do listen to your intuition and you do very closely look at your options, you can absolutely just eliminate this energy. Because when you realize that you do have options and you know which ones are actually going to work for you, and you start to move forward with those options, you know, you will eliminate this energy. For other Librans, of course, the Five of Rods can represent, you know, external challenges, energies that you're dealing with. So maybe conflicts with someone, but I mean, it would be very petty, insignificant things. You know, you butting heads with someone, not seeing eye to eye, but we do have this healing energy here. So maybe there was conflicts, maybe there was disagreements, but you know, that could be subsiding, or the troubles that you experience with someone, that could be subsiding. You know, with this energy, no matter if this is a loved one or a business partner or someone you have to work with, you know, this week maybe you're learning how to work together, or figuring out how to work with this person. You know, it could definitely be along those lines for some of you. Like, you guys are now learning to work together, or you're able to work together, especially if this was definitely within the career front, or even like with a business partner. And I'm definitely seeing business partner here for some of you. We also have the Ten of Pentacles, which can speak about, you know, a business being significant. And I feel like some of you, yeah, there's been challenges here, but you know, the worst is behind you. And again, you could be kind of looking at some options here, evaluating something. Moving on from this energy here, Ten of Pentacles can also speak about, you know, property, assets, and inheritance, things like that that are significant, family matters, money matters that are significant. And with the Four of Swords, maybe some of you have just been waiting for your business to take off, waiting for, you know, your hard work to pay off, waiting for money to come in. You know, maybe you dealt with a lot of competition. But I would say just keep working hard, and also look at those options here. Maybe some of you need to work with someone in particular. There could be someone that, you know, could help you, and it will lead to success here. You have the Ten of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups, which this is financial, and then this is emotional abundance, wish fulfillment, happiness. So I feel like this is what you're moving towards, but for some of you, you have to look at those other options here. You have to kind of evaluate a situation. And maybe some of you needing to work with someone in particular. And if it's not working with someone, maybe you keeping things to yourself, keeping your ideas to yourself here this week, keeping your plans to yourself here this week. It's like one or the other. But definitely listen to your intuition. Let's pull you an additional guidance card. Libra, what else does Libra need to know for this upcoming week? Libra. All right. Wow. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Wow. Very nice. So, you know, I was just speaking about looking at options, looking closely at a situation. You know, ask yourself, this says be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So what is it that you want, Libra? What's best for you? You know, what is it in your heart that you're passionate about? What is it that you truly want? That's what you need to work towards. That's what you need to move towards. Okay? All right, Libra. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you guys a good week. Take care.